She needs Shauna's rival and her mother killed.
What is freaking up?
Wanda says to Terry, can you please take a hit out on Amber and Verna Heath? Terry's like, well, I don't kill people. I'm just a drunk driver.
Yeah.
I don't kill people, let alone 13-year-old little girls for that matter. And he goes, and I don't know anyone who would, especially after he hears Wanda's reasoning. He's like, well, why do you need them dead? And she's like, my daughter needs to be on the cheer team, Terry. Not only was Terry insulted that Wanda thought he could be capable of something like that, he had actually been working pretty hard to turn his life around recently. He had stopped drinking, going to clubs. Instead, he had been working on strengthening his connection to his faith. So after Terry turned Wanda away that night, he laid in bed wondering, should I go to someone with this information that like my sister-in-law just came to me and asked me to do this?
Good point. I think I'd be offended too if someone came up to me and said, hey man, can you kill someone for me?
Okay, she's just being crazy. She's just obsessed. She's just taking it a little too far. Nothing's gonna happen. Like, certainly Wanda's not serious about killing a 13-year-old girl and her mother. So he kind of brushes it off and he forgets about it until he saw Shauna on Christmas Eve that year. So Shauna was over at Terry and Tony's parents' house opening presents. Grandma and Grandpa is celebrating that night when later in the evening, she goes over to her Uncle Terry. She slips him a piece of paper, and on that paper it says, Mom wants you to call her at this number. So Terry calls it, thinking maybe Wanda's like gonna apologize for asking me to kill those people. But when he calls her, he finds out the opposite is true. Wanda is on the phone asking if he has reconsidered her offer.